Welcome back, everybody, to Nat One Nonsense. I am super excited to be being this week, um, as we have Spine Splitter with us again this week. um, yeah, this recap's going to be real interesting for you, as this has all happened in game. Everything that I'm about to describe to you has been a day and 6 hours. Um, So I'm going to start from the beginning of what you remember. I'm basically going to get straight into this recap because it's going to take a minute. Yeah, yeah. So Spine Splitter is aware that you guys finished your mission with dealing with Lady Annabelle. You guys left the mission. Was that where you left off? Was you were still in the woods?
I thought we had made it back to town.
All right, so you at least made it back to town. Okay. You guys have made it back to town. To which the group, and this is where it starts from everything you are unaware of. You guys walked into what you knew as the Thieves Guild, as well as what was called the Rivers of Fortune Casino. There has been some changes to the casino. This is the first initial change. The casino is a lot more well kept. It's a lot nicer on the interior. There's newer systems. There's newer gambling, new gambling games. The part that was super, the part that Rec Deck was most excited about was that there were mana screens, very much like a Buffalo Wild Wings. Throughout the casino, so there was quite a few patrons there that night. There were
fine.
all of the the girls or the waitresses are doing great. They're getting paid and they have benefits now. Like actual benefits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not those benefits. Like actual benefits. Like they have retirements. Yeah, they've got like retirement stuff. There was a bit of like a restaurant now in this building. There was like a small like cook area. It's just a lot. This is just the casino. A lot of the stuff looked very, very new and well maintained. This has been 6 hours since you left. Since you left Lady Annabelle, or since you left for Lady Annabelle's. This has all taken place in the span of 6 hours. Rectech went to try and go and find Gabi. I think you searched the bottom floor to see if he was downstairs. Because Rectech knew that he had left Gabi in interim charge of the Thieves Guild of Shadow Dagger.
I think Guildmaster.
Why not leave it that way? I promoted 2 girls with bombs, so I mean.
Yeah. Rectech entered into his office, the Thieves Guild or the Guild Master's office, to see Gabi sitting at a desk with about 8 individuals and 3 Goliath bouncers in there. Rectech immediately responded to Gabi, like, "What the hell is going on here?" To which
Sorry, it was, who are these motherfuckers in my office?
yes. To which Gabi excitedly welcomed back his new boss in a New Jersey-esque accent. "Hey, boss, how you doing, boss? It's great to see you again. These here are our sponsors and our vendors of the new casino, and potential vendors to open up the new arena you guys were talking about, which was already under construction. Again, in 6 hours. There were some changes with this office. There was a 3-floor express elevator in the office. There were 3 Goliath bouncers named Bruce, Moose, and Boris Moose likes to hold people. He likes to embrace people.
He likes to carry.
Rectech got a
So
tour
he's got
of
multiple kobold baby.
yeah, it's a Goliath-sized baby papoose for normal medium-sized humans, humanoids. He likes to carry people. Rectech got the tour of the new facilities, to which he found out that you guys now have a actual you guys have a training hall underneath. So it goes floor of the casino. It goes where the Thieves Guild was, training room, treasury room. All this stuff didn't exist 6 hours ago. Rectech being shown the treasury room, and Kurt, who was the guy who managed. Kurt is the half orc man who you guys got all your winnings from early on.
Paid him off to make sure.
Yeah, you paid him off. So he also has retirement. Yeah, he also has retirement and benefits. And Rectech got to swim through all the gold that you guys have, like Scrooge McDuck, due to a consistent levitation spell that is placed upon the gold. Just for the ability to swim through gold like it was water.
I don't know.
This is the fun part. This is the fun part. You guys, yeah. Yeah, so in the 6 hours that you guys were away,
Business is a booming.
business is a booming. Basically, Robert and Gabi promoted the hell out of the new casino, which you guys rebranded as the
Horde and Fortune.
yeah, the Horde and
Can you
Fortune.
look up all the names, Renee?
Yeah,
So we have them to call out.
I have them all now.
Horde and Fortune.
But there's the Horde and Fortune. That is the casino. Your guys' new name for the Thieves Guild is the Golden Claw Cabal.
I thought it was Emberclaw.
Or
What's the guild name?
Give me a second.
I think it's Golden Claw because then we have the Ember
you have the Ember
Nook.
Nook.
Wait. Deep Claw Cabal.
Oh.
Deep Claw.
Deep Claw Cabal.
Yeah, the Deep Claw Cabal.
No longer the Shadow Daggers or whatever.
Yeah.
It was.
So
lame
Deep
actually
Claw
it was
Cabal.
before.
All the gold that you guys got has been well within the last 3 hours of basically all the patrons coming in, seeing that you guys have had some city officials come in and basically use their entire life savings in this place with the new games and betting, as well as investors putting money in for the new Coliseum and arena that you guys have sponsored, which is aptly named the Yip Yak Yard.
It's a modular stadium, kind of like is it? City monster trucks,
Bank,
hockey,
U.S.
races.
Bank Arena.
U.S. Bank, yeah.
Yeah, U.S. Bank Arena. So yeah, it is a modular stadium that can have various different various different events. But yeah, no, you guys are rapidly approaching the amount of money I said that books gauntlets cost. You're not quite there. You guys are so Gabi initially, and he showed the books to Rectex. You guys initially went in the red, but then far exceeded above anything the Thieves Guild had ever made in the past, like any jobs, past, present, or future. You guys are currently in the 9 figures and rapidly approaching 10 in terms of gold, which is why they can just afford random stuff. This is where the Ember Nook comes in play because Reptech basically said, hey, I want to make a hotel that has meeting rooms in here for people of important clientele. To which Gabi opened up a window, yelled at the building across the street, said, hey, we want to buy this building. This is how much, and made an outdoor proposal and bought the building outright.
You have a private room at the very top.
Yeah, you have a private room
You
at
have
the very
a
top of
private
the hotel.
attic space at the very top.
At the very top.
It's very small. You can barely fit in it. It's yours.
Yeah. Rectech has also made it a
That's what
point.
you're saying.
Rectech has also made it a point that
I
anybody.
was like, I want a private room for spine splitter, but make it very small. Make it uncomfortably small.
Rectech has also, for anybody under, anybody who is in a position of power under Rectech, has been given an office in a room 3/4 the size of his, and it progressively goes down. So it is
Based on
3/4.
ranking.
Yeah,
So
3/4.
We have like a multi-story suite for us, just a giant.
And then another room that is 3/4 the size of
And
that.
Gabi has his own personal one, but it's a little smaller. And
Yeah.
then who's next? Was it the treasure? Was it
Kurt.
Kurt.
Kurt
He's got
the
a smaller
treasurer.
one, and then just
Yeah, and it progressively goes down. But it kind of does one of those things where it's like a jigsaw puzzle that goes down, because it's going to be your guys' room at the top of this hotel, and then it like jigsaws all the way down. But then there's going to be office buildings at the bottom that it's going to be bottom floor. You have the floor, the main
rooms,
floor.
you know,
It's
for
going to be
important business
conference
meetings.
rooms and conference rooms and offices ascending the other way.
in addition to standard hotel rooms and
Yes. Yeah. It's going to make a whole lot of sense. Yeah. So there's that. In celebration of the quest that was completed, Rectech also had a small shrine to Tyr made at the very end
the far end of the building.
of the far end
From
of the
where
building.
Sir Thomas is sleeping. So
Yes.
if he ever wants to visit, he's got to walk through the entire thieves building.
Yeah. You guys have
Even better. I have personal servants who, whenever he's sleeping or unarmored, that sneak in and polish his armor, spit shine his armor when he's not paying attention. They have invisibility spells and silence and
I like this one.
Yeah, we'll get to her in a minute.
Spring?
So
You
you
had free
guys,
choice.
having not taken a long rest with your entire fight with Lady Annabelle, you guys ended up. Gabi had prepared a room, figured that you guys were pretty well tired from your guys' trip, and he had basically provided a presidential suite for you guys out of one of the warehouses in the building. And you guys were able to get a long rest out of everything that you did. You guys woke up to even more new stuff as the hotel, which was just like a 3-story building, was already under construction and was now at 15 floors of a 40-story hotel building. Yeah.
this is what happens when you don't make sessions that are
Yeah, I
important to have
fully
you at.
allowed all of this.
There was no reason I should.
Yeah, he did all this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
counter that.
yeah.
And I'm
No,
trying to do it.
technically,
We had to fill up two weeks worth of sessions before we
Yeah.
got to the
No,
shit.
technically Rectech did this, but in very underhandedly. He basically told Gabi to not fuck shit up when you guys left, and Gabi took that as a challenge to basically make everything to the point where he could not fuck up, and that his position under Rectech would basically be in guaranteed as long as he provided results. What was the other thing that I said had? Because you guys were asleep. There was something that had been done with the rooms. Oh, there were no windows when you first went to bed, and then there was all of a sudden you had daylight pouring in into these rooms. So somehow in the middle of the night, almost as if someone had cast silence on you, so that you could get your full 8 hours of sleep. They were doing renovations to the exterior of all of you. To the room to just make it more, make it nicer.
Our bodyguards are all wearing Slavic sweats.
Mm-hmm. You're wearing
Striped
like you're wearing like a straight up like sports like
Striped
Russian
tracksuit.
sports tracksuit. Yeah.
What were the guards wearing? What did we have them wear? Mobster outfits?
I think it was mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
all,
they're-
old like
I'm wearing
Al
mobster
Capone.
outfits and I'm wearing a tracksuit.
Yeah. Yeah. Old
The
like Al
stripes down
Capone.
the side.
Yeah. Yeah. You missed a lot. at the end of that session, which was the first of the sessions that you missed, you guys received a phone call from Bago, basically telling you guys off for having missed, because it was the third night, and you guys said that you would burn the museum down on the third night. He basically called and complained and said dropped a bunch of expletives, and basically said that you guys are bad friends, and just stood him up from allowing for him to have some chaos. So Gabi, smoothing things over, promised 2 masseuses to give Bago, 2 mooses and 2 masseuses to Bago to kind of smooth things over. To which he was on his way. The rest of the party was able to have some breakfast mimosas, to which Warren and Ook plastered themselves within an hour before Bago had arrived. And Bago basically gave you guys some intel. Because RecTech had made it to where you wanted the blueprints of the building. You guys bought the museum before the destruction of it, because you guys found out that the ship was in there. Your ship was in there. That you guys were on 100 years ago.
It was less about that, more about not immediately wrecking everything we just built by being blamed for the museum. So I bought it in case it goes south.
Yes, yes. You had made it to where you wanted Moose, Bruce, and Boris to basically get the ship out of the museum.
We're hiding the ship in a warehouse of docks.
And Bago made it aware that that there were several council members that were basically doing a do-good. What was it that I said? Not welfare. What was it? It's basically just like a tour of the different echelons of the city to basically drum up support for them being such good council members.
Promoting their goodwills will be road.
Oh yeah, a goodwill tour to all of the different levels in the Arcane City. That being said, Bago had basically given you guys some information about the museum that he knew that the ship was yours because he, remember when you guys arrived on it, and that it was in the museum, but that the council members were going to be at the museum the next day.
They had interest in the ship.
Yeah, they had interest in the ship. Specifically, one of the council members named Q, who no one really knew who he was, other than just that he kind of had just a magical sense about him, and that he was the one that trained the dire weasels to basically be mounts for the police force. He's the one that did all this. But he was the one that had interest in the ship, or at least the most interest in the ship. The rest of the council members had interest in it due to the magical nature of the ship and that it seemed alive. However, Bago was with you, so he had really no means of. Bago was on a 2-day vacation out of his 3 days he's allowed to take a year. And he basically made time to come down here to give you guys that information. He said that there were also some remains that seemed oddly familiar there that was also on display by the ship. He couldn't quite make them out. They were still to be uncovered, but that they had received some remains and that they were to be investigated. This is where we are picking up. As I said, there was a lot that you missed.
The council members are not. They're our enemy right now.
Yes, they are your enemy right now. There was an idea that was kind of pitched from Bago to Gabi that you could kind of do a group kidnapping of the council members, but I don't know if anything was definitively chosen.
No, that was because Bago's part of the tour. So we were going to do a fake kidnapping
Yes.
rescue Bago so he could be part of us at the museum, so he could have his fun.
Yes.
And to also lure the other council members to the museum, which I floated a couple ideas that Sir Thomas isn't too happy about, but
I'm thinking Sir Thomas might just stay behind.
Oh, yeah.
Plausible
That
deniability.
speaking of Sir Thomas, that was one little tidbit. Just I figured Spine Footer would get a kick out of it. Warren drew a phallus on the face of Sir Thomas while Rectex cleaners were polishing his armor.
Well, Sir Thomas was sleeping and he
Yeah,
failed
while
the
he was sleeping.
perception
You know,
check.
drunk on
Yeah.
mimosas. You know, Warren makes great decisions.
And
She
Sir
got caught.
Thomas showed mercy when he discovered, because I woke up after the fact while she was still in the room.
Basically holding the pen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it went well.
I know there was not a sudden Kobold aside, but
Spine Splitter has spent this time reconning the museum,
Yes.
and I have the blueprints.
Where are the people from the building you just bought?
They're not there.
Where are the people from the building that you bought?
Which building?
The museum.
I thought we were going at night. Nobody was going to be there. They're technically our employees. I'll be honest, I forgot the whole why we were blowing up the museum.
Because they're the ones responsible for TMS.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They,
the
everyone
museum was the one that
inside
set
that
Well, I
up
thought the
museum.
plan was to meet Bago at night and wreck the place.
Yeah, but I got killed. Never got
Well, there should be some people there.
Mainly the curator who was responsible for overseeing all this.
We can deal with that.
We have enough
Like I
medical
said,
workers coming.
Yeah.
Sir Thomas might
Funeral.
need to sit this one out.
Sir Thomas might need to sit this one out. You are not going to be guilty
He's
by
like-
implication.
He's talking about,
I said it from the
Homicide.
get-go.
yeah. Oh, no, I just forgot that part because that was like, what, a month or two ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Not long enough.
So it is, you guys had just finished meeting up with Bago. Technically, Bago is still with you guys. He's basically, Gabi has basically made it to where he gets free drinks for the rest of his stay here at the casino. And that you had sent Moose, Bruce, and Boris to try and get it to where they could get the ship out of the building.
excuse me. I'm sort of suddenly not feeling so great. So actually, this really might work out. I think I'm gonna
Okay.
leave. So that way, I do miss all the
Okay.
shenanigans.
I hope you're,
hopefully at the museum.
okay.
You feel any better, man.
Yeah, you get better. Yeah, sorry.
We'll save most of the chaos
Yeah,
just for you.
yeah, you get to at least see the
Sir
after
Thomas
effects.
is definitely the linchpin of our plan.
We need you.
It was the holy man's idea.
We need you as a fallback plan. You're the only one
The
who's
paladin
righteous.
did it.
But
Yeah.
we also might
You can just bring
install
the church.
Bago as sole counsel at the end of this.
I don't hate this idea.
Yeah, so
The less I know about all of that,
the
better.
better.
All works together.
Yeah.
Just blame the church.
I
Um,
decided my oath of devotion was essentially to the kobolds and the
Blame the
shenanigans.
church.
That only goes so far.
Wolf.
So you're an oath breaker. I'm just kidding.
We're playing a risky game. Oh, man.
Would I show mercy to you? Yes, I would. But
Just this time.
Wow.
Rec deck. You, after having had this conversation with, Bago, you get a ping on your mana stone from Moose.
Moose.
Hey, boss.
He was part of the kidnapping team, so he can carry Bago.
Yes, but you, for the time being, sent
Oh,
him to go try and help out with the ship. You get a call from Moose saying, "Boss, Bruce won't let me carry him." Also, we have a problem. Ship too big to fit outdoor.
I look at Gabi. Gabi said we could do it.
Yeah. Bruce, you're making me look bad in front of the boss. What needs to happen? Ship need to be smaller, or door need to be bigger.
We're saving. Aren't we saving the ship for you because you wanted to investigate it? Is that why we're moving the ship?
Probably, and
I think
that,
so.
that could be if we're still in the museum
Yeah.
the next time and I'm
Anything
back.
that's ours that's in
that
this
could be
museum is
where I'm-
moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bruce.
No, you're good. I think
Bruce think maybe shrinking spell made it to where ship could come in the building.
His arms.
We're not magicians. We're just beefcakes. Um.
Do you have one named Brutus yet? 'Cause there is a
Yeah, there was
Brutus
Moose,
the
Bruce,
Beefcake.
and Boris.
Yeah, no, but there was a wrestler in the 80s named Brutus the Beefcake.
Brutus the beefcake. Hey,
That's
mate,
his name.
Yeah, in the
Hey,
era,
I mean,
in the era of the late great Hulk Hogan. So
yes. Hey, maybe there's a Bruce the beefcake that fights your
No,
character.
our Bruce is Bruce.
No. There's a Bruce
Oh.
the beefcake that fights Draco or whatever. his
Yeah,
name
Draco
is.
Libre.
Yeah, Draco Libre.
I must have forgotten that or I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
It
Draco
was
Libre.
just bullshit.
I'll try to make my friend and then you
Yeah, but either Boss or Gabi, we could probably use some help
I lost stats
getting
and I
ship
lost
out.
other stuff.
Um,
I have my original character right here.
but yeah, I could probably get. We probably need help getting ship out of building.
I had to redo it.
Um,
I'm
So
sorry.
Thomas, do you want to
I
say
didn't
we're
realize-
moving the ship
That's weird.
from the museum?
Sorry, what?
Do you want to be in charge of helping them get the ship out of the museum?
Nice. Yes, because that would be legitimate.
Yeah.
Yes.
action.
yes.
And then I have, because I can be down by the ship.
Also, he's
Well-
head of security. Forgot, we did,
Oh, yeah,
we
he's-
did
yeah.
promote Sir Thomas.
Yeah, Sir Thomas is head of security at the casino.
So this small room is in across the street in the new hotel.
What room?
You
Your
were
room?
telling me my room?
Yeah, it's
Or
in
it's
the,
in
it's
the
at the
attic
very,
of
it's in the,
the
at,
hotel.
like, as high as you can get in the hotel.
What's below my room?
Nothing, just concrete.
Currently, your room,
Concrete. Full
his
concrete.
room?
No, just all concrete. All the way
like
down.
it's your room is not exactly the penthouse, but it's like the attic ceiling.
Some
It's encased
and then
in
there's a
concrete.
floor.
Nope. Nope.
because
It's
this,
encased in concrete.
because this little buddy here loves to play pranks. Well, I've got one right up the sleeve.
Nope.
200 bombs go bumbling in across the top of that floor. As I go flying doing surveillance. My room is getting bigger.
We don't need a roof.
Yeah, skylight.
Whatever happens, it's left there.
Yeah,
We're not fixing that.
Yeah.
He can deal
but
with
this is your.
That's a lot of
room.
water
That is-
damage, though.
Nah,
Yeah.
there's enough concrete.
Hey, just get Robot.
I planned. for
Just
this.
get Robot to fix it.
I know him. I planned. for this.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Trouble and
But,
Kay's looking tired. I'm fine with that.
Also, the other thing that get feeling better.
Yes.
Eugene.
Yeah, feel better.
They're not here next session. We're gonna have problems. That's not a threat,
I'll miss you, Eugene.
respectfully.
Bruce hops on the phone or on the Manistone and says,
Good luck, man. Respectfully.
yeah, Gabi, there's also that man named Q that I think Bago mentioned when we were in the meeting. He's here.
Shit.
He made Boris look like an idiot. Basically, just said a bunch of stuff, and Boris was real confused, like having an existential crisis right now. But Q is here. What do you want us to do?
Stall him. Sir Thomas is on the way.
Stall. Moose, hug him. And you hear a click.
Shit.
Lock him in a baby carrier.
Put him in the Goliath boots.
Operation Murder the Council and go.
Go. I initially thought we were kidnapping. Now it's murder.
Well, the plan was to
Sorry.
kidnap Bago, so he had an excuse to join in on the shenanigans.
Yes.
Secondary objective was maybe to draw the council to follow him. We can take two birds with one stone type deal.
Yes. Now things have changed. You were just in your office with Gabi, so they are not aware of this. Technically, technically, Warren and Book have. Book is not here, by the way. When you're walking around, you haven't seen Book walking around the casino floor yet, and you haven't heard him wake up. Cut to Book real quick.
Kobolds, football. Team.
Cutting to Book right for a moment.
Oh my
After your evening out, after having drank all your mimosas, making it to the enchanters, and basically passing out next to the bakery, probably several blocks away from the casino. Oak, you wake up. I will say you have a throbbing headache.
I just eat my morning breakfast
Yeah.
around me while I steady myself.
Day and a half old honey buns.
They wouldn't have been left out in the open if they weren't okay enough.
Not elite characters.
Uh-oh.
I ended up having to.
You had to fix it.
Uh-oh.
I still have my original hold up.
Oh.
I'm trying to fix.
Look, what do you do? Because you are just in an alleyway after having woken up. And not near the casino. You are near the enchanters.
What did I do last night?
Give me
I rolled history to see if I remembered. I rolled a 2.
you roll a 2. Okay. Book is unaware of anything that happened. To everyone else, just so that Michael is caught up. Book almost killed himself going to the enchanters because he threw his shield.
Again.
This time he went down. He went down. Like 0 hit points kind of down. He threw his shield with and it came back at him and he didn't dodge. It
I didn't know 4 hits could go in.
it almost like did the shield bash thing that Grimrock could do. It hurt him. He basically passed out in an alleyway surrounded by honey buns.
He's right up his alley. Now just give him some mushrooms.
Yeah.
I got this in my helmet. They're for later.
So you don't know what happened last, obviously, with the 2 on the history. What are you planning on doing? Because you were at least aware of what Bago had mentioned, that something in regards to the museum, that you guys were going to basically light it a fire. And I'll say that that's what you remember, is that the destruction of the museum was supposed to happen technically today because you guys took that long rest. Or no. Sorry, it's supposed to happen technically tonight, the destruction of the museum. The Goodwill tour for the council members is supposed to happen tomorrow.
In a panic, thinking that I have no idea how much time has passed. We were supposed to do it tomorrow, but it got pushed to today. Just mass panic. I start running aggressively through the streets, barreling through anything I need to try and get back to the Thieves Guild.
Give me a perception check, because I'm going to use what Michael said here in a minute. Give me a perception check.
guest house for the crew.
That's
okay.
you got it, boss.
I need air tags for everything.
You see
Oh, we're the problem. Oh no.
with a 10. You see a large plume of smoke coming in the general direction of the casino. Not the museum. That's what you get with a 10. Yeah.
Start running faster.
Michael, this is the explosive that you let out on the top of the
Cool. Nothing.
Where are you?
You told me I was flying around the damn museum. So
Yeah, he is
checking it
fine,
out.
but he said he left the bombs in the floor.
I
Were
run
they
through the window,
lit?
I look at it, and I just start scanning the skies. Dagger in hand. just-
So I will say that
Hit the
this.
head with a little chink of concrete.
Oh, so you went outside to look
No,
up at the hotel? Oh,
Out the window in my office.
oh, okay. I thought you were. Okay. If you're looking out the window, this won't affect you, but you see giant chunks of like medieval concrete basically falling from the sky. Just whoom, 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 singed in charcoal.
Gobby, turn the roof into a bird preservatory. With full protections. It's a wildlife preserve.
Death wards on all of the birds anytime they enter into the observatory. Immediately get a death ward that day. Permeable death ward for birds. Yeah, so look, you start making your way towards the hotel, or sorry, you start making your way towards the casino. The plume of smoke is getting larger and larger and larger, and you notice that it is coming from a 15-story building immediately next to the casino at the roof.
Just in the middle of the street. Misery! We missed our opportunity! No!
Are you guys exiting the hotel to go deal with the situation with Q at the museum?
Yeah, I have Gobby assemble the crew. Like,
Okay.
I need everybody. We are leaving now.
Okay. Now, Spine Splitter, you are at.
Evidently, I'm supposed to be patrolling this week.
Yeah,
Well,
you're-
that's what you were doing during the past 2 days. You can
Yeah.
you can be
You're
wherever
basically,
you want
yeah,
right
you can
now.
be wherever you want, but you were kind of getting the layout of the museum and stuff.
It was our excuse for me not being here. That's fine.
So are you with the party now? We'll say, or are you at the museum? Museum. Okay, he's at the museum.
Yep.
You you see the group coming out minus Spine Splitter. Gabi is with you guys, going with you, as well as Bago. So Bago and Gabi are both with you
We're
guys.
not kidnapping Bago.
You
I
can,
thought
but
that was the plan.
you can. But so is Bago just staying at the casino?
No, I thought he was supposed to go on the
How
tour.
dare bring that woman
Yes, but
around.
that is tomorrow.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but for minions.
Bago
Yeah,
can do
you
whatever
guys
he
saw.
Sorry,
Moose
Bago can do whatever he wants.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying.
There's nothing
Moose
wrong.
saw
Though
Q a day
technically-
early.
She's here
Um,
too because he put it to the temple in at the end of the casino. So technically, she's here too.
For who?
I need
You said you put temple of Tim. Part
No,
right?
tier.
Tier.
Sir Thomas.
Oh,
yeah, here.
that is a Tier map.
No, not
No,
tier.
no, no.
For Thomas, and I made it.
Okay.
That's why I put it in the very back, farthest edge from away from his room, so he has to walk through the entire Thieves Guild to get there.
I need
Now that makes more sense.
I need Fearin, Kieran, Rekdek, or sorry, Rekdek, you've got the high passive perception, so you can technically say what is happening right now. You see Ook running up on you guys with misery in hand, freaking out, thinking that he missed the opportunity.
I'm just in the middle of the street on my knees.
Yeah,
Just
weeping, thinking he missed his opportunity to burn down the museum. That being said, you see a giant dent in his helmet that you can tell is pressing against his skull.
You good? Come on, let's go.
Like it straight up looks like Thor took his hammer and dented in the helmet.
You just see my eyes light up. And I just start running.
Oh God.
He just takes off.
Shit. Gabi, you're in charge. Side note, with Robot, can we do like some tracking thing? Can we figure that out? Just
Yeah, boss. We'll work on that. We'll work on.
We're gonna get injected with
Here,
fucking
boss was stuck in his
trackers.
office up Gobby's ass.
no, we're out in the street.
down the
This is
street.
before.
Oh,
I'm handing back out more cannonballs to these ladies.
Oh, to the okay.
The back bar is all cannonballs, just daring someone to do something stupid.
Did you give them? So I will let you make this choice. Obviously, I'll say that you came back to the casino after Lady Annabelle's thing, and you were just. I'll say you can get. Did you come back to the casino before all this happens for going back to the museum because of Q? Did you stop back at the hotel? Like, have you been there twice?
I had to come back because we came from Annabelle and went to the Pigs Guild.
You notice that the waitresses are a little bit more well endowed than they were last time you saw them. But they're like wearing armor over their clothes to make it look like basically the cannonballs are stuffed somewhere. Because where else are they just gonna hold two giant cannonballs?
speaking of modifications, we're also building our own little underground doctor's unit for us. To
Yeah.
take care of our people.
Yeah, you guys technically, as of right now, have a doctor, but he's called the vet because he's like the underground version of a doctor. Yeah, you guys are like very, very, very quickly taking over the slums of
Tell me
Arcane
how much
City.
money I have and I'll try spending it.
Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't worry about it.
At this point, I don't think we have to keep.
I've already
track.
put stuff on his tab. We're fine.
Yeah,
Start hiring all the thieves and
Oh,
paying
yeah,
them
you
off so
broke
they
a
can be
door.
snitches for everybody.
yeah, you broke a
Like, no, we
door,
didn't.
and
All
and
right now.
and Rectech got billed for the enchanted door. Yeah, so you guys, Gabi, you're just like, yeah, boss, that can be arranged. We'll work on some track.
Shoot.
Anything else you want me to work on while I'm at the hotel, or at the hotel, or at the casino?
I trust your judgment. You're doing well.
Thank you, boss. I'm so glad you have such faith in me. Fearon, you also, I saw your perception check. You see the giant dent in Ook's helmet as well as you guys are running towards the museum. It does look painful.
Oh, and I'm still covered in honey bun glaze as well.
Yeah, he looks very sticky.
What's new?
I've just got one on the
Very
back of my
sticky.
helmet.
Okay, let me bring you guys to here.
You deserve one. You have one.
I've been a very busy man lately.
Okay.
I've had time to.
Do some-
Oh, we also have a personal chef in in the office.
Yeah.
I presume.
Yeah, but has he made anything sweet, like desserts?
Not yet.
Exactly.
Most of our staff has private security and private chefs.
Even Al Capone like Twinkies.
What? What did I just hear? Al Capone likes Twinkies. Is that what I've heard?
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Okay. All right, where do these guys just appear?
Basically, you just have your own city now. Wait,
Is it Leonardo DiCaprio?
We should put him on the construction team. That way he can just blow everything up here once, and then that way we have a clean slate.
I mean,
All right, so the map is going to be a little bit big. You'll have to zoom in when I pull you guys in.
Didn't happen. Forget about it.
Because it is a little oversized. But
That's large.
you guys are gonna want to do like right about here for zoomed in. Why is it not populating the people?
It's on my screen.
Oh, it's just not on.
Anyone else's?
No, it's just not on Recdex for some reason.
Or hers?
Doesn't look like the people are
Yeah,
populating.
nothing's populating for me either. But let me refresh it.
Hmm.
Could be the internet connection, to be honest.
Okay.
No such
At
problem.
least the map.
Yeah, the map populated.
Because before it was
So-
only like the bottom half.
So this is where, so on the map at least, that circle there is where you have, Moose, Bruce, and Boris standing with Q, who is
No one.
who is a kind of semi-hooded figure. You can tell he's got long kind of elvish looking ears that are kind of there's like little slits in his hood that let the ears point out of or stick out of. But you have Moose, Bruce, and Boris. Moose is trying to hug Q, and Q is keep him basically at arm's length. Basically, it's just like just. I did not consent to a hug. Please don't touch me.
What's consent?
And you guys walk
Doesn't
up to
intelligence understand
you
consent?
walk up to this. There are quite a few
Six.
people kind of just like moving around, just city folk and things of that nature. They kind of eye the three Goliaths just standing in the middle of the road, or like standing. This that center building technically is the museum that he's standing outside. But they just are walking past and just going about their day. They don't really seem to care. But you guys walk up on these three or these four, and you
My wife.
I don't know.
I've been on my screen.
It could be that there is a lot of
People in your
Yeah.
screen?
yeah. It could be that there's just a lot of people on here. I basically just put a bunch of commoners on there to make it look populated. So I might try and get rid of a lot of them. See maybe if that helps.
That's weird.
Try refreshing it again because I just eliminated a lot of the just commoners and stuff that were sitting there. I can try refreshing on mine as well.
How about take us to a different scene
Okay.
and then reload it?
I'll take you to the laboratory again. Because this was such a I just basically did the one that was immediately underneath it. The escape scene that you guys were so fond of.
Robin starts having flashbacks.
I don't know.
Jordan, is the map populated for you?
Could just be that we're on.
You can make the tokens like seen only to certain people. Maybe that's
I don't think so.
Let's see.
I can try re-adding them.
maybe.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll just re-add them.
I'm seeing them, but format.
Yeah, I just reloaded it. No. We've seen owls before, right?
Yes, we were stuck with one for a long while.
I really wanted to
Oh,
do
wait,
something
that's right, you weren't there.
to Q's ears, but
Here, I drew where the people were. Just
I
because
read that.
they can't see it.
All right, and then I just put in you. Okay, but yeah, those dots are where you would think. But yeah, no. You walk up and see your three Goliath employees kind of holding up Q.
Is he like dressed all fancy?
Yeah, he's dressed up relatively fancy as he is a council member. He's just got his hood on.
His hood's up.
His hood's up and his ears are like sticking out of it. There's like little slits in his hood for his.
What time is it?
I'd say it's probably about.
Good afternoon, Moose. It's good to see you again.
Hey, boss.
What do we have here?
Q.
Counselor Q. So nice to finally meet you.
I have that right. Yes. Who are you?
And I graciously bow at a weird 90-degree angle.
Oh, that does not look. That does not look like that feels pleasant.
I am Rectech, so very nice to make your acquaintance.
Let me see if I heard this correctly. Rectech?
Rectech, yes.
Rectech. Okay.
Yes.
Pleasure.
We are personally responsible for the great additions you've seen to your fine city. Speaking of which, aren't you supposed to be on a goodwill tour today?
Yes. How were you aware of that information?
Well, it's all over the city.
Yes. I have a copy of myself, basically a clone, if you will, standing in, and I kind of have a clone with my other council members standing in and stating my portion of affairs for the goods and deeds of Arcane City. I like to make sure that everything is well and good for all the other council members before they arrive here. You know, we are kind of in the lower echelon of Arcane City, and you know, it does have its fair share of criminals down here.
It's understandable and very noble, Artie. Is there anything we can assist you with today?
I am perusing why am I telling you this?
Because it's our fucking museum. And he hears that above him.
What? Who's it?
I'm sorry, you were saying? I
Uh,
just completely ignore it. Like, and like I'm like psychically this swine splitter, shut the fuck up.
I think you might be able to about
That was odd.
adorable.
That was odd. My therapist has told me to stop listening to voices inside my head. No. Why are you covered in what looks like crusty sugar?
Breakfast.
It's yummy. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting goodwill tour. No, I guess if you would like to assist, I am perusing the exterior of the museum. One, to make sure that there are no explosives or any kind of dastardly things that could be done to council members. I would like to also take a tour of the interior.
I'm sorry to hear that, but the museum is currently closed. We're undergoing some renovations, improving it, making it better and more welcoming to the public. But unfortunately, we're in the process of renovating, so it's not open to anybody at this time.
Where's all the signage?
That's why my associates are here to begin this process.
Shouldn't this stuff already been posted? No government officials ever do their job down here. This is a government building. If it was supposed to be closed,
I apologize to cut you off, but the museum is under new management. It is now a private entity that we are charity, if you will, opening it to the public once it's been renovated.
who bought a museum? What individual would buy a museum? What are you, crazy?
No, I'm, like I said, we're here. I've been making improvements across the district, and this is part of the initiative.
Do you plan on paying for the upkeep and everything that goes into a museum, making sure all the documents and the artifacts and all the documents and the artifacts and everything that's in there is properly maintained? And he is
My best man's on it.
Who's your best man? Obviously, the museum is closed.
That's because we have recently taken over ownership and we are making sure it's up to proper standards.
We did?
You know, government funding and stuff usually isn't the best, as you're well aware.
I personally love all of the artifacts. I put a pretty penny into this museum.
They will remain here for your viewing.
What's it look like?
The interior of the building?
No, the pretty penny.
It's very, very shiny. It's very, very shiny. It's a it's a coin gifted to me by the mayor.
As they're going on, I'm just slowly moving backing towards the entrance of the museum.
Yeah. I kind of side eye and glance Bruce like,
Bruce like, I'll give him to Moose. Moose like, oh god. Moose walks up to you and he just like, I've got that perfect spot in Moose just for you. Go to bed, pretty reptile kitty. Go to bed, pretty reptile kitty. You would find it nice and. Do you just let him pick you up and put it in?
that's what she said.
I'm kind of used to it.
Gross.
What?
Put him in.
He picks up
Put
book
him
and
in.
puts them in like the papoose.
That's not what I heard.
You said put it in.
I'll put it in. He puts him in the papoose. Sorry, yeah,
Okay.
let me clarify that. He puts you in the
Alright,
papoose.
Fearing.
It is wool. It is like dire wolf lined. It is the softest thing you have ever slept in. Look, Gabi is going like the extra mile from y'all. He wants you to be in the lap of luxuries. Huh? But I just picked you up. I picked her up last night. You were gone. You're no friend.
Twice.
Promise? He sticks out his pinky. Okay. And he like with a tear in his eyes, like, fine, you get out of the papoose. Moose is real sad now. He just kind of walks over the place. Picking him up. I didn't get to hold him very long. so stupid. Moose is the guy. Moose is the big guy from like.
I know. It's
like
just, I don't know how we fucking.
Like
got
with
it.
mice and men.
Yeah.
Bunnies.
yeah. Moose is the guy from of Mice and Men.
He made one out of place comment that's just now become canon.
Mhm.
Seeing how sad he is, I kind of go over to him and give him the amber wine I've had since.
The amber wine. What's the amber wine do?
It's the one that heals everyone to full, heals to full, and then removes any poison. Just like as a pick me up and show of good faith. I don't know where
Okay.
where it was.
It just been like in a flask standing in your armor. It's like, oh, thank you, little one. Why does baby have alcohol? Who gave baby alcohol?
You weren't there last night. Then I just walk into the museum.
I'm so confused. Who gave baby alcohol? And he just takes the wine. He's like, thank you. Did you say you walk into the museum?
It's like slowly shuffling, trying.
Q looks at you. and says, You just said that you just said the museum was.
He's with us. We are here to personally inspect.
I'm an employee.
That's where we're headed. We are going into the museum and we stopped to speak. Because we
Give
own the museum.
give me a persuasion or a deception check.
Son of a bitch. A what?
Persuasion or deception.
I do just 7.
Okay.
28. Motherfucker. Damn.
Yeah, nowhere close. I did get a 17, but I forget that you level.
That's what I got on the dice. But plus 11 to deception.
Wolf. Um,
I mean, persuasion is plus 7. So
fine. If he's an employee, I guess I take everything correct. He's have to go in there. But me being a government official, you need to make sure that there are signage posted for all the individuals that are not government employees. When did you start becoming a government employee?
this is no longer government property.
That's
But
right.
the
I
I
forgot.
will.
That is right. I forgot. You said that it is now
Hearing
private
that-
owned.
I just start taking off like the glaze and just start writing whatever he's saying.
Whatever. Who's saying?
A cue, just
He's making the signs on the
Signage.
door.
here, posted,
What's your
Closed.
intelligence?
currently 6.
We do it.
Give me a.
We fucking do it.
What do I want this to be? Give me a. I don't know. This would be just knowledge if you know how to write basic words.
Oh, it's in Yip Yak. So it's just,
Oh, it's in
it's just cartoon drawings.
grr, growl.
Just people going into door with a large X across.
Oh gosh! So you're drawing kobold hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Is that the language of the kobolds? I've never seen it in person.
Well, good thing we took over this museum then. Maybe you can one day.
I hear. Alright. Still not perturbed that I'm not having to go in and see the museum because I'm trying to make sure that my council members are safe because they will be doing a tour of the museum tomorrow. But rules are rules. One of our, I will say, one of the council members are very excited to see. They really want to see the museum and how its upkeep has been kept.
Who would that be?
That would be Halandriel.
Oh, good. Well, I'll make sure.
Me personally, I have a specific, interest in the new piece that arrived a couple of years ago.
Oh, what piece?
That big ship that's in
Oh, okay.
there. People say that it's alive.
We will make sure that is a grand enough fit for you.
That's also, as you being the new owners, I don't know if you would happen to know this. There was also something that came in with the ship, the remains of something. I've heard various talk as to what it possibly could be. Someone said it was reptilian nature. The bones were all kind of mismatched and stuff. Some of them looked like reptiles, but then someone thought it looked kind of like an avian beak kind of thing. There's a lot of stuff. It's like in this resin sap.
I'm gonna pull out the mana stone and like, Gabi,
Yeah, boss.
when you get a moment, please review the employee list of the museum and make sure we have the best people in all the right positions for our council members.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Fine.
We will figure it out for you and we will make sure it is well taken care of and ready for the reopening.
Did I hear you say the name Gobi?
Oh, yes, he's my second in charge. He handles most of our affairs.
Must be a different Gobi. Couldn't possibly be the one I'm thinking of.
The Shark Goblin?
Short Goblin? No.
Was it a goblin?
No.
It was a
he's-
halfling. Right? He was a halfling.
I thought it was the hand orc.
No, that's the treasure.
He was.
Okay.
He was.
That's correct.
He was a half of them.
Yeah, you called him Gobby because we were.
Is that what we called him?
Gobby from
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
I thought that was
He's
for
a-
midgets.
He was a halfling fellow. Very charismatic.
Very.
Yeah, that one.
He's wanted. He's a wanted criminal.
You don't say.
He led a rebellion about 5 years ago against the council.
Oh, yo, shame.
And where's this voice coming from? Which civilian keeps saying this? I will have your head.
Oh, it's on.
I ignore it and just act like he's crazy. Just like,
At this point,
Did he
there's
just
more-
threaten to kill citizens because they're speaking about what I'm saying?
You mean the fact that they are promoting basically the removal of council members?
And I did hear him say that this version that's right here with us is a clone.
No,
the
this
clone is at the tour. currently.
Oh, never mind.
yeah, no, the clone is at the tour.
Can Warren look at him and go, I think you need a different therapist. You know,
If
we
you
have
want,
a
I
great
can
doctor
have.
on staff.
Yeah, we could look into that for you and hire the best in the land. Provide services.
Hire what?
The best therapist in the land.
Well, my
He already looks pissed off. Why do we want him?
I don't know if he'd be able to get this. My therapist is the one that I see in the mirror.
Well,
Mirrors don't work. Trust us.
I know it works. I get to see my lovely face every morning.
Your mirror doesn't talk back to you?
We know a great guy
I
who
mean,
steals things.
it does when I impersonate other voices saying, "Oh, cute! You're such an amazing fellow."
Have you been to the Fey Realm? Great guy. He's great at mirrors.
Yes, I used to traverse to the Fey Realm all the time.
You know Alacrin? Alacrin?
A lantern?
Dradrin, yeah.
Dragon. Yes.
Yeah. We know a great one. He's great with mirrors.
You have a dent in your helmet, are you okay?
No, I'm a kobold.
He might need to see the doctor. It looks like he has.
we're working on that.
It looks like he has trauma.
We're working on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see, I will fully allow for that to be a thing. You see one of Oak's eyes like slowly drifting and drool like coming out of his mouth.
But my comments have actually come out that he can't see me.
You're my brother.
His stealth is like always like 29 or 30. I
We
can't
pretend he
ever
doesn't
see him
exist.
unless I have like an all-seeing eye to where I could get like maybe a 33.
I look like a gargoyle on the top of this museum right now.
Yeah.
Under my breath, if he can hear me, I'm just gonna go.
There is a
Keep it
pile
up,
of
keep it up,
drool.
keep it
There,
up.
there is a puddle of drool forming at his feet.
It's not droll.
I've already said what I've been doing.
You and your piss shenanigans.
He was pissed off.
You do see the pee falling off of his cloak like it's like a rain jacket.
Oh, he pissed himself.
All right, I will take your word for it that the museum is closed, and that it's under management and things of that nature. I was really looking forward to seeing that ship and the new remains. Typically, the old management would typically let it come in and peruse the new magic items and stuff that would come in, and of that nature. You wouldn't happen to, but perhaps be interested in a bribe to let me go and see, would you?
No. Sorry, currently no.
On the grooms.
Can I roll an insight check on him at this point?
On cue? Absolutely.
Yes. I don't trust him.
He
My
just
dice.
openly offered a bribe.
That's not what I'm referencing.
Oh,
I don't think he wants to go in and just look at the fucking
no,
shit.
he doesn't.
Oh, this is shit. This is why I have to do this. I didn't.
You have to read the spectrum attack tactics.
Oh.
Yeah, you always have advantage. I don't know
I
why.
thought that was an attack, not.
Oh, is it
Thank God.
only an
Yeah, I
attack?
think that's
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, it's only attack.
Okay, that was investigation. No. Sorry.
Inspiration.
Take your
Insight,
little
Jesus,
shot.
buddy.
8.
No, it's funnier when she goes.
8.
8.
He
dice
seems
don't
like
understand
a
what I was
history nerd.
Mhm.
He seems super into history,
Mhm.
especially that of 100 years ago.
You should die.
Well,
So-
as a show of good faith, Boris, would you please accompany the council member through his tour of this district and make sure he arrives back to the tour in good health?
Uh,
And I'm like,
I'm gonna roll an insight, or I'm gonna roll an insight check for Boris to see if he catches the wink. He's not that bright. He rolled a 3. I will let you. You see that his mouth is beginning to mouth something that would totally give you away. With this 3, I will allow for you to react.
And I immediately just cut him off. Counselor, this is one of our best private security agents under my employ. I would be more than happy to have him escort you and make sure you remain safe while you finish your work.
Shouldn't we let Thomas do it?
He's not here.
I thought he was with them.
No,
Oh,
he's inside the museum.
Okay, boss.
Shit.
Um,
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that yet. Never mind. Sorry.
I don't
Oh,
know anything going on. here.
Above game, he's inside the museum.
Okay, I didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to strike the ship so they can get it out of the building.
Put it in a bottle.
I do want you, Reshek, to
Just like 30 people.
how high is your passive perception? 16 again?
18.
18. Okay, good. So I will allow for you to also see this. Gabi was trying to be proactive in basically helping the Goliaths in order to, one, get to the museum correctly and have kind of like a potential exit if they were able to get this ship out. They have a child's version of the blueprints, like a Goliath hand-drawn copy of the blueprints. With your 18, you see Bruce trying to hand Moose those blueprints. I'm going to do a perception check for Q to see if he sees those.
I'll be more than happy to react if I'm allowed to.
So I rolled a 14. Roll for Bruce, giving him, this will be a kind of sleight of hand. I'll say he has a +2.
He rolled a 5.
So you can react. But technically Q could see the papers being handed. I'll say that he can see the corner of the paper still being handed. He can't quite see what is on the paperwork yet because Bruce is still standing in the way. The moment Bruce moves, he'd fully be able to see a sheet of paper with the outline of the museum. You can see this out of the corner of your eye.
Ah, Bruce, were those the original floor plans I asked for so we could work on our renovations?
Yeah, these were the ones that Gabi gave me.
Oh, thank you for delivering those. I will take those.
Okay. So I go show this man city now.
I'm sure he knows his way around. Just ensure his safety until he's able to return back to work.
So keep him safe.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the plan.
You see Brooks go over to Q. Do you have any allergies? Oh, God. We want to test out we want to show you the best cuisine in the city. Want to make sure you don't go hypoallergenic or you don't go into anaphylactic shock. Obviously, he wouldn't know what that is, but basically just be like, we don't want you to swell up because of bad food. Yes, no, I think you're asking. I don't do lizard tails.
I just start drawing a lizard tail, just still copying everything he's
Like
saying.
straight up lizard tail, like cooked like gecko.
Steam coming off.
Yeah,
Fancy plate.
cooked gecko. I can't eat gecko. Or anything that is remotely lizard.
And I just kind of cut him off. It was very nice to meet you, Councilman Q, but if you do not mind, we are going to go inside and get the ball rolling.
Okay, will you be at Will Tour tomorrow?
If we can get this done in time, and I'm able to break away, yes, but I would like to make sure this is up and running as soon as possible.
Okay, it would be very beneficial for us council members to meet with the new owners of the museum, so that we have a good, partnership in the future. You know, typically council members like to see some of the new magic items that make it at the museum, make sure that they can't possibly fall into dangerous hands, that kind of nature. We do actually care about the citizens. We do care about the citizens. We just don't really.
Did you threaten them?
That's what I was getting to. We care about the citizens as long as they don't promote mutiny against those of the higher power.
Can we just like do a little
What?
for breath?
Who said that?
You in your head.
I need to.
I will.
This guy's annoying as hell.
As he's looking over at Warren, I'm gonna put my hood up, start mocking him too, then quickly put it down.
All right, let's go. Time to go. Let's get in the museum.
You see Bruce go up and pick up Hugh and just start walking him. Let's go see the city.
Enjoy your tour. I open the door and start shooing everybody inside.
This is odd.
Open the door.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, I have a question, and I don't want to avoid the people with this.
No.
So, can I try to roll a perception check when he is about 15-ish feet away?
Yeah.
As he's leaving?
Yeah. See what?
Tell you in a minute.
I'll tell you depending on what my role is.
That one.
No. What's a four?
A what?
What's a
It was a
four?
forethought.
What's my modifier? Actually, I need to check.
Minus one.
It's a +0.
So
I thought they said
What were
minus
you
5 for a
wanting to
second.
say?
As we go in the door, like as we're shutting the door behind us, because my hope was to try to be like quiet. I'm like, I thought that guy would never leave.
With a four, do you say that?
As we're walking in the doors, with the hope that it wouldn't.
why would that be perception?
To see if
that citizens off with their hands.
to see if I noticed him being far enough away or not,
Oh,
or if I just
Do
did not
whatever.
give a flying fuck and just did it.
Did the dumbass just say that?
Yeah, but he doesn't know who said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just said, whatever citizens off with their hands. As he's being carried away by Bruce.
The lizard tails.
He's so.
We use yours.
Warren is gonna look at Rec Deck and say, so tomorrow when we post in quotes, the council, can we make sure to serve with lizard tails?
Sure.
Great.
I heard a
heard a boop?
boop.
Heard a boop?
Didn't realize I was on free stream.
Oh my god.
You your mind.
Echo.
Alrighty.
I like how person.
So you guys are in the museum, and I get to bring you guys to it.
All right.
You'll need to remove the spray painted dot. because it's
I'm on it.
currently-
I'm on it.
You're over here trying to keep things
Were
helpful.
They shouldn't be on the new one.
Yeah, they're not on the new one.
Yeah, it's a different scene.
Oh, just
Yeah, she got them stuck there now.
Alrighty.
Do you have people in here?
I'm adding you guys. There's not anybody. I need to
I'm
add.
just
you.
making sure everyone.
Yeah, no one currently.
It's a
So it
shitty
is-
museum.
I feel like
Kieran,
Rec Deck, you're trying to instill
Kieran,
political and Warren if you're just
Rec
ruining it.
Spine Splitter.
I'm in my rogue game. I'm kind of be deceptive because I want this hit to go off without hitting. Huh?
I think that's it.
We're the wackies that don't really know what we're saying.
Are we the Bruce in this
Well,
case?
16.
Or the Boris?
Senior intelligence?
The
We're the
moose.
Beavis and Butthead.
You guys are the moose.
Technically,
I need a
you are
moose.
still
I know
the moose.
very
You never
good
looked them
moose.
off.
Oh, I
Make
didn't
all
take
the
those
boy-
off.
No, you still have.
Not the boy moose's gall.
He still has the moose antlers on.
Yeah,
that
you
whole
guys do
time.
still have the moose antlers. Okay, so the people are showing up.
So funny.
So you guys walk in the front door of the museum. You do see several rooms that are off the side with different exhibits. Several of them, several of them are like kind of former royal artifacts of like former rulers and stuff of other nations and stuff. They don't currently have any kind of like monetary value as those cities or towns no longer exist. Another one, you have kind of archaeological importance. There are mummified remains of like certain kings and individuals that used to be relatively important in your guys' history books of that nature. There's a bathroom that has a preserved orca whale. In the back room, a preserved orca whale.
Does this whale happen to have a tiara on or no?
Huh?
Does it
Does it have a tiara?
Is it like
Tiara.
a whale princess?
No. I was a sperm whale, sir and madam. But there are various like kind of like a pirate accoutrement in this particular area. The whale was just an odd choice you can see for the museum. And the other one was kind of like a a few old weapons, as well as like old like torture devices. You see kind of what you could assume looks like an Iron Maiden kind of thing. And then right in the middle of this museum, you guys see a ship. You do also see stairs leading down. That you could probably assume that there's a second floor.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Roman,
Yeah.
how do we get the ship out of here with nobody knowing?
What do you mean?
How do we get the ship out of the museum without anybody seeing?
We're waking up.
Moose kind of informed me of the current issue. You would need to find somebody who could like shrink the
Then
ship,
they can run out.
as it is currently too big to go through the door.
You can't do that?
Me personally? No, I'm a robot. I could maybe try and make
Isn't
something.
he like, yeah,
I can maybe make something that can make it smaller, but I myself cannot. I'm just. Oh,
that's what I was asking.
okay.
He's our technical genius. So
I'm a technical genius. I don't really understand hypotheticals.
Yes, I love this.
You got to be real technical.
I need you to devise a plan to shrink the ship and get it out of here with nobody seeing.
Yeah, I could probably scroll up, or I could probably have some scribes make up like some
Highest priority. Go.
reduce-
And I hang up.
It'll be
Okay,
done,
we have a great
in an hour.
We have a great plan.
Yes. What are you doing?
So we could hear your little.
Yeah, we're all inside.
So I heard you saying the ship can't get out because the door's too small.
Yes.
Without anyone knowing.
Yeah, we don't want
That back just.
God damn it.
Why don't we wake it up and give it legs? That way it can just walk out. And then we can feed the council members to it.
I go look at the door.
With nobody knowing.
Yeah, but we can feed the council members
With
to it.
nobody
Door you just walk
knowing.
in?
No.
Nobody
the
will
door that
notice
the ship
council
can't get
No,
members.
no,
through.
no.
That's the front
On
door.
their goodwill tour, when they come in,
You guys don't know how the ship got in here, other than the fact that it probably
Well,
was
how are they gonna know? They're gonna be
initially
no, no.
reduced beforehand.
Oh, wait. The ship is right there. I thought it was upstairs.
No. This is first
Wait, why?
floor.
Because we're here to blow it up.
Yeah, this is first floor.
Can I go look around first?
Sure.
Our ship is right there on the first floor, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like just sure, so he just stops this conversation.
I will
Like
also
you give a little
say,
kid a toy.
I will also say, your ship looked smaller than you remember.
Warren, you can go too. You can accompany him if you want.
I don't believe it. I go down, go downstairs, see, find that hidden passage that took us down to where the crystal was that someone broke.
Oh,
I rolled a dice to make a
You're going
decision
in the
about my
ship?
behavior.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It looks smaller. He said, I even noticed that.
yeah.
So-
The ship does look smaller than you remember.
Is it the entire ship or was it a broken piece of the ship? Because I thought it was like broken when you described it originally. Is it the entire ship? I could be wrong.
No. It doesn't look broken. The board still looks splintered from like your previous fight
Right.
with the mimic.
Okay, I thought it was like
That still
part.
looks kind
I
of.
thought it was like a part of the ship. I didn't know.
No.
Okay.
But no, the ship looks smaller, like it's been shrunk somehow. Yeah, you can go down.
Is everything there, even the jail cells underneath the floorboards and everything that led us to that crystal?
So when you go down to the bottom floor, you still see the all of the shattered shards, like from the magic stone, imprinted into like all the wooden beams from when the thing exploded.
I'm going down.
I leave. I just sit up the crow's nest.
You do see it's not, so when you get out of the ship, that giant rock to the left,
Tomorrow, right?
it is not a mana stone, but it looks like so this thing right here. Yeah, that thing right there. It looks like a kind of reverse engineered like model of what that magic stone could have looked like.
The sphere and recognize it.
Yeah, this fear and recognize this.
Hey, you fuck this.
stone.
Fearon feels strange in here having the memory stripped.
Do what?
Oh, I had my memory stripped, remember? So I'm just having feelings. So many feelings.
No reaction from fearing as seeing this rock. Like there's no light in his eyes.
I walk over and I run my finger across any holes that I may find. You watch me shiver, shake my head confused, and walk away.
Yeah. In a past life, I would have rocked the Stones world.
I believe that's what he said too.
Yeah. So you go up in the crow's nest, Spine Splitter? Mm-hmm. That was very nice. You can see the so in the archaeological room from where you're sitting in the crow's nest, you can see a crate in there that says newfound remains that you heard was being talked about that was found with this ship.
Just blow it up already.
You know, we're supposed to be getting the ship out of here.
But that might be Spook.
I know. I know the carrot's dangling. I'm not going to care. Is there do I see anything referring to Tiamat in the museum?
Yeah, actually right behind the ship, right here.
Yeah, at the top.
This thing right here. There is this is an altar that was not the one that was in the shrine. This is something that the Kobolds made, probably. You can see kind of in the etchings and stuff as kind of like not a memorial, more like a tribute shrine to Tiamat that they made probably about 40 years ago. And it just says, our goddess, our savior, soon to walk the earth again. Almost like a prophecy. But it's just kind of a tribute to Tiamat. Yeah, in this museum, you want to burn it down.
Okay. I have to wait till the ship's out.
I have to wait.
Yeah, right. Better believe I'm gonna walk over once it's out of this place. I'm going to walk over there and call Grandma and drain my blood over top of that altar.
Oh boy. Is anybody else doing anything here in the museum? Spine Splitter has investigated the ship You guys all see the other things that are here. No one has gone down to the second floor yet, but you do know that.
I relay this to you what I found. It's like just
Let it roll.
No.
What are you doing?
I was with,
You were just like,
I'm
Yeah.
with Luke.
We're going around trying to just touching all of the artifacts, seeing what would happen. While I'm actively staying away from the TM shrine.
Okay. What room do you start with?
You want to roll a d4?
Left, bottom left is 1.
And then
Top
clockwise.
left is 2. So it just goes
Clockwise.
1, 2, 3, 4, clock.
Roll to 1.
Roll a 1. All right. So you start in
Why'd
the
you let me
room
do
with
that?
all of the. You start in the room with all of the royal. With all the royal. Like old artifacts and stuff. Like these are like old cities and stuff that used to exist but no longer currently exist.
This one just confirmed?
Yes, that one right there. When you walk in, you see
That's 'cause I found
a
something.
you see a harp of the Elven Kingdom that you guys would be aware of that's here in the country of Atresha. You see you see a statue of a dwarf. You see a statue of a dwarf king.
Okay.
However, the king kind of looks like childlike. He looks very young. It's not Patchbeard.
Does it look similar?
No.
Dang.
No, it doesn't look similar to Patchbeard, but it does look like it is a. It does look like it's a young dwarf from a dwarven kingdom out east in the you see a coach. You see a coach that had been drawn by a human, like by the king of a human nation that used to exist. You see a royal, chair of royalty that also used to belong to that same human kingdom that no longer exists. You see a sarcophagus. You see an empty sarcophagus. You see an empty sarcophagus where like it looked like the seal had been broken several years ago. Like all the like that honey-based adhesive that they would use to kind of keep things. That was like that seal is already broken a long time ago. This thing is dusty. And then you see what looks. It sucks that Michael has left. You see something that is oval in shape and scaly.
Hey, it's your brother.
I say as I sit on the chair.
Say who?
I'm following him.
Oh, Warren. Yeah.
I go to sit on the throne and looking over.
That could have been your brother.
Warren's gonna go over and try to play the harp.
Oh gosh.
And then just look
Give
over at the dragon.
me a performance check.
Damn.
Maybe I just need to start throwing my dice, apparently. 15.
15?
That's
It is-
I don't like it.
Yes,
There are a couple strings that are out of tune, but you play a pretty nice little melody of just like kind of like and it just like your claw kind of like nicked one of the strings the wrong way and like bow like what a guitar would do if you hit the wrong one. That's like
You know, you were almost good.
almost good. It was a pretty good performance. But yeah, no, that's everything that you see in there. Rectech, are you going to explore any of the rooms?
Are any of our associates in here trying to work on the ship?
You can see evidence that they were in here. There's a couple of really the main ones that were in here were Bruce, Moose, and Boris.
I'm just gonna sit at the front desk waiting on Robot to get back to me.
Okay. I will say that you do see, out of the corner of your eye, you do see Ulk and Warren in this
Fucking bro.
in this room.
Just going through touching everything.
I'll say that you also see the thing that slightly resembles a oval, scaly orb.
So we can see Rectech.
Yeah, you can see Rick. He's
Okay.
sitting at the front desk.
I do want to get Rectech's attention and say, hey, it looks like there's a oval thing in here. I don't know if more.
It's a brother!
Looks like
We're kobolds.
it's scaly.
There's a scaly, oval, semi-spherical object in here.
I'll go over there and investigate it with them.
Looks like an egg.
Is that why we're going to sarcophagus then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see this oval-looking object. What are you going to interact with it at all?
I'll investigate it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation.
It's 21.
21. You put your hand on this egg or egg-like thing. I swear you felt the heartbeat. Just one. Where it just goes. Doom, doom, doom.
How big is it?
This thing is as big as one of your halves. So it's like 2.5.
Actually, just starts calling him mom.
What color is it?
Not the.
It is a dull, dingy, like blackish, reddish in hue.
Oh.
Does it look like a kobold egg
Which
or a dragon egg? Because I'm sure I would know what those look like.
It does look like a kobold egg. It looks like a kobold egg, but the best analogy I'm going to give it is that a kobold egg is like a chicken, and this thing is like that of an ostrich. So in terms of size of egg,
Is it being heated or anything?
no, it's just
What's the inscription say?
I forgot. One of us can read.
dormant dormant embryo, no life. Potentially.
does it say like what kind of like it just says dormant embryo
Just
no life?
dormant
That's it.
embryo, no life.
Hmm.
We're gonna wake it up.
See, we found something important.
Does it look secured to the base of whatever it's sitting on?
Give me another investigation check.
24.
24. This thing has so many traps attached to it, hidden traps like pressure plates. Like this is Indiana Jones level security on this
I
thing.
will take my time and get to work.
My brain.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a, I guess, is it what a sleight of hand or your thieves tool thing?
First one is a 25.
Okay.
Guidance.
I'm gonna need 3 of these.
So what's guidance?
1d4.
D4.
Extra. I'm gonna need 3 of these.
I'll use my.
All 3 of these are gonna have to beat a 25. Jeez.
Don't
25
fuck us
will
up.
make it.
That's a 27 on dice.
All these are
Okay,
sleight of hand?
Hmm?
All these are sleight of hand?
I think so.
If so, then he automatically succeeds all of
26.
them.
Hmm?
26. I automatically roll a 24 on those.
And plus 1
Yeah.
guaranteed.
So with guidance, I automatically roll 25. No lower than 25. Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot I have expertise.
I need to get higher DCs for stuff like that.
Just keep it low for us.
So with the 25s, with those 3 25s, back-to-back checks, you notice that with each scale, there is
I have more than zero.
the width of like a elven hair tripwire on all like on different scales of this egg, as well as it being on a pressure plate that is like a feather trigger. With the hairs, you're able to basically tie them off to where they still have the taut, like they're still taut, and you're able to basically remove the parts that are attached to the egg. The pressure plate is a little bit trickier, as you have to basically keep it to where the egg can be pried off of the small cylindrical pressure plates that are holding it. And you basically use a couple of your ball bearings to basically keep them pushed into the slot so that they don't move at all and you're able to lift this thing up.
How heavy is it?
It weighs about as heavy as your brother.
I attempt to fit it into one of my pockets.
It will not fit.
It's too big.
I'm gonna carry it and set it down in front of the altar.
Okay. You watch him waddle it to the altar.
It was just peeking around the corner.
What else we did?
I set it down in front of the altar.
You just set it in front of the altar.
See if there's any changes, right?
Um,
I'm a dragon egg with a heartbeat.
It says embryo no.
with a single heartbeat. But only one.
Don't worry, it's not twins.
Fuck it, I cut my hand and it just starts praying.
You see the altar like fire.
Grandma,
I do the
What are you
same.
doing about this?
I'm hiding.
Huh?
I yelled for grandma.
Because you're already hiding.
I don't remember Tiamat's voice,
I
so I'm
get
just going
back
to use
in the
what I
sarcophagus.
think I use. But
Hey, go to your character builder and swap your
Thanks,
spells.
Nigel.
And see where that's from because I can't.
good to hear from you again, my boy.
Grandma, these little fuckers have been holding the damn dragon egg at hostage. It's sitting at your altar right now.
Can you place it on the actual altar itself? I don't have eyes on this.
Who has returned to the sarcophagus?
Holy.
I help him
Oh.
to cover him.
Oh, you're in the sarcophagus.
Hiding. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I hope I didn't like completely waylay the
We get it up, I get it up there somehow with his help.
Can I?
Okay. So you put it on the altar.
I mean, was there space for it on the altar?
Yeah, there's space for it.
That's where I would have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are placing the egg on the altar. I need you three to cover your ears. Because I gotta do
Oh,
something. with
Which
it.
three?
You three. To cover your ears because I got something.
Why don't you take it out?
Oh
Whisper
no.
yours. Oh,
You're right.
okay.
And that just echoed really loud in my ear. Dum dum dum.
I'm just gonna make a note. Jade got whispers.
Take out the words.
Okay, I really hope I didn't just waylay the game though. I kind of feel bad. I was just trying to make some funny.
Oh no, that was awesome.
Well, we were sitting there and I'm like, there's no way Reptech and Spine Splitter would not want to see this.
We originally was to go through and see what's here so we can take it and then blow the fucking place up. But now we own it, which means it's money.
I mean,
Doesn't mean
insurance.
Doesn't mean
Where the fuck did you get that spell?
The depth charge one?
Yeah. I don't know what source book it came.
It doesn't have anything in the reversion section.
No.
Oh. Depth charger.
It's
They're long whispers, holy crap. Pirate Campaign Compendium by Legendary Games. It's a homebrew spell.
not.
Roll for insight. I want to sit on the egg and hatch it.
It's from Helena's Guide to Monster Hunting.
Oh.
I think Jordan bought that. Jordan, did you buy the Guide to Monster Hunting, or was it a
Did you
Jake?
scare him off?
He's going to the bathroom.
I'm gonna think it was probably
scared.
Jake. Because I have to look. I
You're
got
good.
I still have
My
my
Twitter
notes.
was resetting his spells.
In my
found
notes, I
it,
just
and
wrote
we couldn't
Jake got
figure out where
whispers.
he was going.
So when can I sit on the egg?
He wants to sit on the egg and hatch it.
The moment that you place it on the
My
the
maternal
moment that you
instincts
place it on the
are
altar, you hear Tiamat speak to you again after you were like, "Hi, Grandma. Hello, Spice Glitter. Wonderful. Yes, this is
So
there we go.
I hear stuff. I hear voices.
okay, cute.
What was the last thing you heard, Jordan?
You literally sat down, smiled, and the sound went out. And then there was a whole lot of cool exchange that you seemed really cool and everyone seemed really excited about. It was awesome.
Yes. So basically, Tiamat said that no amount of heat that you guys could provide here, not the use of like fireball, like no kind of magical means, or you sitting on the egg trying to incubate it would provide enough heat to basically incubate this egg and basically restart the heart of this dragon embryo, because this thing is just in a dormant state, like stasis. And this egg is technically a baby red dragon, but it's in a dormant state. The thing that you guys have to do,
stun.
huh?
Does dormant count as stunned?
No. Can it be? Basically, you guys will have to take this egg to a volcano, and basically put it to where you can heat it up to basically incubate it. Rectech basically got on the horn with Gabi and be like, "Hey, is there a volcano nearby? Not on the island, but there is one on the mainland, back in the Tresha." But so yeah, you hear again Tiamat proceeds to explain Yes, you'll have to, as the, your, brother from another mother, I think you described it before for Rectech. Yeah, as he mentioned that you will need the heat of a volcano. I don't believe there's one here on this island. I do remember in my time being alive that there was one. I believe it's called the Land of Atretia now. It was something called something different back when I was alive and walked the earth. Don't quite really care what it used to be called. But you basically need the heat of an active volcano to restart the heart of this embryo so that it can incubate and grow. It will grow really fast once you get to the once you get it in the volcano. Not in the lava. You find like a platform of like a rocky platform within this volcano and place it there so it can incubate. Just so that it can gather
How
enough.
close do you have to be to the lava so I can do the math to estimate how much temperature it has to be for us to be able to make this hot enough?
It almost has to be touching the lava. Basically, if there's like a rocky edge next to like this giant pool of lava, that's where you want it to be. But you'll need the heat from that.
Got it. So just like right above it, right before contact.
Yes.
So right at the 2,192 degree mark. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yay, man.
Yes. No rush. Obviously, it is a dragon egg. You'll need to obviously take care of it. But as soon as you can get it to a volcano, I can actually use this egg to reform. As all chromatic dragons are children of mine, and I basically just take the form of this dragon and basically regrow as my glorious self.
Aztec's characters over there going, fuck.
You don't know the extent of it.
That's what you get for touching every magic.
How long is incubation?
It happens.
The incubation period is not going to take very long. Basically, you just need to get the heart restarted with the heat of inside the volcano.
So you keep saying the heat in the volcano, in the volcano is required, is what you're saying.
Yes. It's kind of like a layer ability is what I'm making it, is that it's got to be basically in its layer.
Volcano not dying.
So you don't.
I
figure out how to be able to
We got the robot. Copy.
Yeah, boss.
Clear the hottest space in the furnace room. I need a temporary incubation chamber. And I hang up.
He didn't respond, and he's normally so very quick. He's at a loss for words with that one. It's like,
Copy.
Yeah, boss.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yes. I'll figure something out, boss. That's kind of an odd request.
Thank you. You're the best.
Thank you, boss.
Give yourself a raise.
Another one. As you hear as he comes off. I forgot to also mention that the reason why he's so indebted to Rectech is because he provided him a living that he can send money to his mom. It's just like, my mom's finally taken care of. I've got all this money and I can take care of her. You're such a blessing, Rectech. Boss, I'll live for you. I'll die for you. But yeah, you guys basically found a dragon egg, and yes.
Where we thought the session was going to go.
I mean, if you are able to get this egg to incubate and be born, technically, I will. It'll be weird. You'll technically be like I'm your grandma, but due to it being a new being, you'll be like my uncle. So you'll be like the uncle to Tiamat, based off rules of lineage and stuff. So I mean, you'll get promotion. I can promise I will never ever do anything to my baby grandson uncle.
And right there.
Thus, I technically would be your companion.
So you're not a step sibling of some type?
No.
Yeah, bros and
Stop it.
cousins. Bros and cousins.
There's no washer and dryer.
Yeah, grandma's nephew, uncle. Sorry.
That kind of statement, sitting where we are sitting right now in the library in Kentucky.
Like a killed Zach.
No, Renee did.
Oh,
I'll tell you later.
okay.
I don't know if the computer.
But yeah, no, we are going to finish up the session here. You guys still have to figure out, Robot still has to get the, basically a reducing ability to shrink the ship. You guys found a dormant red dragon egg. You guys prevented Q from coming in here and investigating various magical artifacts in here of new origin. And you still have a crate of remains that you guys have yet to explore.
I am not opening them. I heard beak. No,
I'll be back.
Potentially a peak.
I don't care.
Could have been reptilian as well.
We're bringing him back.
we're bringing back Squat. You guys don't know if he's dead.
Copy. Find the best necromancer you can buy.
He's like, do I have to burn his corner? Do I have to find an
Gavi can do it all.
Think to just walk outside and talk to Jake. Be like, hey,
and
You could
And-
upgrade them.
Bye.
Bye.
Just
Yeah,
messed
sorry.
up. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah,
Bye.
we were having internet
We'll
connection.
recap next week.
Yeah, recap.